Hey everyone, it's time for some more Monster Hunter, and today, after having to reset the quest at least a dozen times, I finally got the Crystal Hunting quest. This should be the last one to wrap up the 4-star high rank quest. We'll probably be grinding for the rest of the week, honestly, but once we get to HR 16, I should be able to get to the 5-star quest. That said, without further ado, let's get right into it. I just want to give a massive thanks to all of my Patreon supporters. This is the most direct way to support the channel, and they give me the motivation to keep going every day. Now, I was considering seeing if some people from the community wanted to help out with this quest, but I decided that just to kind of wrap things up, I'd let y'all see me suffer a little more. Also, I don't want this to end too quickly, although I'm sure it'll drag out. I am going to be late streaming today, but as is, I'm not too worried about it. Now, there are some pickaxes here, because what you're going to have to do is actually mine the crystal out. I actually shouldn't need too much healing, because if I don't get hit, then there should be nothing to worry about. Now, the biggest thing I did forget is the hot drinks. Hopefully, it won't be too much of an issue to where I'll have to go back and get some more. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of well-done steaks, though, because these well-done steaks are going to be crucial with helping me get through these missions. The thing about crystal hunting is it should be no different from any other egg quest. If you move any certain way, you'll drop it, and then you'll have to go back and get another one, or if you get hit by a monster as well, or if you crouch, or if you run out of stamina. The hot drinks would be mostly for Area 11, as that is where the crystals are. Now, I believe there's also going to be a Basarios there, if I remember correctly. But really, the most difficult part of this is going to be dealing with the Genprey. So I know there's Velocipray here right now, and they're not quite as bad to deal with. So right here, how fast I'm going right now, that's going to be like the max sprint speed. And of course, that will drain my stamina fairly quickly. But as is, the Velocipray aren't too bad to deal with, and I believe that's meant to lull you into false insecurity. This area here is always going to be empty, but the Velocipray in Area 5, they're going to turn to Genprey. And those Genprey are, for lack of a better term, a lot more accurate whenever they jump at you. So they're definitely a lot harder to deal with. I believe that is meant to lull you into false insecurity. Now, if I remember correctly, there's either going to be a Gypsaros in the map, or there's going to be a Basarios right here. Now, I don't see his trademark little pillar of rocks poking out of the ground, so I'm guessing it's going to be a Gypsaros. So, most likely the Gypsaros is going to be trying to home in on me at some point, at least. It usually seems to home in on the person holding the crystal, because that's just, I believe, an AI tweak for most monsters in these games. At least with the egg quests, if nothing else. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to go ahead and run through Area 10, and then I'll see if I can rush to Area 5. Once I get to Area 2, I should be home free, unless the Gypsaros does show up, because it can fly over there. If that happens, it's just going to be a matter of trying to kite it, draw out its charge attacks, and then kite it so that I can sprint back. And, you know, try not to die, obviously. But as is, what you want to do is just kind of sprint over here. It's pretty free, so you can pretty much use all of your stamina. You're going to want to try to sprint over to the end of Area 10. Once your bar goes red, that's your cue to stop, if nothing else. Now, whenever you're going through Area 5, you are going to want to try to keep it as high as possible at all times, so that if you do need to make an emergency sprint, you'll have the stamina in order to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint just a little bit more. There we go. And I actually mashed it to where my stamina is full now. So now it's going to be Genprey here, which, if anybody knows anything about Genprey, they're definitely a lot harder to deal with when it comes to egg quests, because of stuff like that. They just kind of get right on top of you. Now, I do think it is pretty fun whenever they do hit you in these egg quests, because they actually kind of flatten you. There really is no real animation, or if it is, it's only just a few frames. You just kind of get smacked down onto the ground. And, yeah, it is pretty funny, if nothing else. But hopefully I can make it through here without too much issue. Oh, my goodness. And, yeah, so you really just have to try not to get hit. This narrow corridor path right here is going to be the hardest part. Oh my goodness. And yeah, just like that, it really is just a matter of trying to keep as much space between you and the Genprey as possible. Also, they can paralyze you, so, you know, that's no fun. They'll just add insult to injury. And obviously, if you killed them here, just like with any other egg quest, it's not really going to help much. So I really am just kind of doing this out of spite, because I'm a little annoyed, but it's fine. I mean, that's an egg quest in Monster Hunter for you. You're going to get hit at some point. You're going to have some bad runs at some point, and you're probably going to need help at some point. But there actually is somebody called what is it? Zeroit, I believe is his username on YouTube. But yeah, as you can see, there's more gameplay here jumping down, so there really is no point to it. But yeah, he actually managed to Zeroit, Xeroit. No, wait. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I'll probably just tag him down in the description. But he actually was playing the Western release of the game, and he hacked all the missions in, and he beat every single multiplayer mission solo. So you know, hey, that's something to aspire to. All right. I actually think I don't remember if he did it with or without cheating. I know he used whatchamacallit. I know he used health cheats to see how high the health got and pretty much math stuff out, but I actually think he beat Lao Shenlong and Fatalis solo. Yeah, I believe he did. I don't remember if he used cheats or he didn't use cheats. I think he didn't use cheats during the actual run, but he actually did fight Fatalis and managed to not like kill him solo, but repel him solo, if I'm remembering that correctly. But if not, well, hey, you still beat every other multiplayer quest solo, including the triple powder stone with the Black Gravios. What he did was he killed the Black Gravios and he had to like navigate past the Bull Fango, which I have to give him props for that. I cannot. I don't know if I can ever navigate past the Bull Fango. If I can, it's going to take a lot of skill and a lot of time. But a mission like this, it's just, yeah, it's definitely going to be quite miserable. But you just kind of got to roll the punches and do the best you can. What I might have to do is every time I get back to camp or every time I do a run, I'll have to eat a well-done steak because my stamina is getting pretty close to getting low. But if I can just manage to get past Area 5 without the Genprey hitting me, and, you know, without getting boxed off again, or without the Gypsaros getting in the way, then yeah, that'll definitely be very helpful. I'm not really sure what he's doing right now, though. I'm guessing he's going to fly around for a attack, like a dive attack, or he's about to charge, and I'm low-key kind of boned. Oh my god, that wall is definitely, yeah, he's charging. So I gotta try to not, oh my goodness, I gotta try to not get hit. Okay, I think we're good for now. We just have to make it past the Genprey. Yeah, like that one that just saw me right away, straight out the gate. Oh my god, yeah, so quite unfortunate, quite sad, quite baby rage. But what can we do? Not really much. You just kind of gotta roll the punches and do the best you can. So these guys are never gonna stop spawning, and pretty much every time they jump, you have to do a little sprint. So conserving your stamina is definitely key. The Gypsaros is still here, unfortunately, but I'm gonna see if I can chase him off real quick. What I might do is I'll probably not finish this quest today just because of the time crunch, and see if I can have some people in my community help me out with it, because I definitely am not very skillful at this game, but hey, from what I say, or from what I see at least, a lot of people come here for the vibes, and I do try to provide the vibes. Also, I do have a schedule to keep, so if I mess up again this time, then not really much I can do besides just... Oh my god, that buck-tooth grin. But not really much I can do besides just end the quest for now and then come back to the party tomorrow, maybe. I know I'll definitely have to stream anyways, and that's probably what... Not stream, but I'm going to have to grind anyways. And that's probably what I'm going to be doing all day Saturday. I'll probably just go ahead and grind the entire day away. Just trying to get to, what is it, HR 18 or something like that. Probably going to be a lot of golden fish quests as well, now that I think about it. Now, I did take a wrong turn. I was meaning to leave the area and go in Area 11, but I did go in Area 6. At this point, I've pretty much wasted a well-done steak in terms of stamina loss, so I'm just going to come over here and try to eat a well-done steak. I should probably also ball the Gypsaros now that I think about it, so I can tell whenever he actually runs away. So as soon as he gets done sprinting everywhere, there we go. And then block. Yep. And we can put our weapon away, and then dodge, and then do that, and then miss again, and then block, and then try not to get hit by it. Oh my god. So yeah, also I think with Gypsaros, you can steal your items, so you gotta be mindful. Like that attack right there, that has a chance to steal your items, so it's definitely a good idea to try to avoid being hit by that attack. I'm gonna go ahead and use a first aid med though. We do have to actually get 3 of these, and I am probably not going to have time for it. I'm probably not even going to have time to finish this quest, now that I think about it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying, but I don't know exactly how much time I'm going to have. I did have to delay my stream yesterday because I overslept. Today I didn't oversleep, but I had to sort out a lot of bills and other things related to getting paid today, so I just had to, yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do, so I'm a little late on streaming. But as long as I can hurry past this, here's what I'm going to do. If I can successfully deliver this egg, not this egg, this quartz crystal, then I will go ahead and try to finish the mission. If I cannot, I'm probably going to call it a quest there just because I won't really have enough time for that. And if you don't have a hot drink, you're kind of going to want to get out of this cave as soon as possible, so it is a good idea to just go ahead and sprint away and then recover your stamina in Area 10 and then obviously try to make it through Area 5. Now, I am going to have to wait for Gypsaros to leave Area 5 because with all the Gimprey there and Gypsaros there as well, there isn't really much that can be done. As is, this is probably going to be my wall to get past the A-Shard 4-star quest, get an A-Shard 5. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. So the Gypsaros is leaving. That's good. That's actually really good. The thing about Gypsaros leaving is you can't just wait for him to leave. You have to wait for his thing to leave. He is also in Area 2 now, where the Aptonoth usually are, and that's what I was saying. So even if I make it past the Genprey, I am going to have to get past Gypsaros, it looks like, unless he flies back here, which, hey, here's the hoping, right? Normally what the strat is, if you have a full party, okay, so that's probably going to be it for me there. But normally what the strat is, if you have a full party, is somebody comes here and then murders the Genprey and absolutely wipes the freaking floor with them. And you can actually get through whenever that happens. But what I might have to do is go through Area 3. I'm not entirely sure. Because, yeah, these guys are really accurate. They're really accurate and really annoying. And they just infinitely respawn. So I could sit here killing these guys all day. Like that one that just taunted me. And they'll just keep respawning. They'll come from right up there. Yeah, look at them flying down. Woo! So, yeah. I'm going to have to put out an SOS in the chat tomorrow and see if anybody wants to join me on this quest. By the way, if you do want to join me on these quests, join my Discord, linked in the description below. I got links there. As is, I'm going to go ahead and end the quest now because I am short on time anyways. And tomorrow we'll see if we can wrap up the 4-star quest. Alright, now I'm going to call it right there. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like on it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And leave a comment down below if you have any advice on soloing getting past that quest. And if you want to support the future of the channel, check out my Patreon, links in the description below. That way I can finally get out of these 4-star quests. Bye now.